Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Haifa Al-Khaifi and I am the Treasurer of OPAL. And this is no doubt the part of the evening you've all been waiting for, the Treasurer's Report. In front of you, you have a booklet like this. This is our 2015 annual report, and it has for your consideration essentially the chairman's, the CEO's, as well as the corporate governance report. It also incorporates the 2015 audited financial statements. And for the purpose of my presentation, I will only focus on the 2015 audited financial statements. Before we dive into the details, I'd like to remind you on the legal status of OPAL. OPAL is a society that has been registered with the Ministry of Social Development. This is in line with the royal decree that was issued in the year 2000, followed subsequently by a ministerial decision that was issued a year later. Again, just a reminder that OPAL is a not-for-profit organization. Any revenue that we raise during the year, we aim to break even with the expenditure to that level for the benefit of our members. A quick overview of the 2015 audited financial statements. They have been put together in line with international financial reporting standards. And one of the key highlights in this report is the excess of revenue over expenditure of about 21,000 riyals. Again, this is in line with our motto or objective of being a not-for-profit organization. If we look at the excess of revenue over expenditure on an aggregated basis, that is from inception to date, we're at about 1.3 million Omani riyals. So a quick look at the 2015 revenue. Consistent with previous years, the main contributor by far to our revenue is membership fees. And for this, we would like to thank each and every company in this room and the representatives for your support with respect to the membership fees. If we look at a quick variance analysis between the 2015 revenue generated as compared to the 2014 revenue generated, we have had an incredible increase in revenue generated from fees as a result of the significant ramp up in training as well as workshop activities as mentioned by Insallam. There's also been an incredible increase in the number of events that have been sponsored. Now, conversely, there has been a minor decline in the number of membership during the year. We have been in touch with those members that we have lost, and I am confident that we will be able to reinstate them, as I am confident that we will continue to keep you as members with our ambitious programs and also the new mandate that has come into play. With respect to expenditure, again consistent with previous years, the majority of our expenditure is related to employee costs. This is consistent with our objective to be able to attract and retain the correct caliber of staff within OPAL, not only to help us in delivering our ambitious programs, but also to be able to cater for the needs of our members. A quick comparison of the variances between 2015 and 2014, again reinstates that employee costs was indeed the highest variance. This is actually a positive thing because, as Mr. mentioned during his presentation, we worked very hard during 2015 to be able to fill all the vacancies with very high caliber individuals, and out of the 17 positions that have been approved as part of the establishment, we're only left with 2 vacancies by end 2015. The other increase in expenditure, of course, is related to administration and general expenses. This is by far related to all the training and workshop events that have been executed during the year. And of course, there's been some minor increase with respect to amortization and depreciation. The amortization relates to some software packages that we did procure, again, to be able to serve you, our members, better. And the depreciation is a marginal increase as a result of some minor refurbishment of the offices. Cash is king, they say. We have a very healthy cash and bank balance, and this is subdivided into 2 accounts, a short-term deposit as well as an operational account. We, the board, are of the opinion that we have created a significant buffer to be able to see our expenditure through for at least 2 years going forwards. We commit to spend any surplus cash that has been generated towards the needs of our members and in pursuit of our ambitious programs for 2016 and 2017. We also operate funds under custody. This is just being reported to you here for completeness. It does not form a part of our financial statements other than from a disclosure perspective. You might recall the Cyclone Gonu Fund. This fund is being operated under a separate account, and it was set sometime in 2007 by donors who gave some donations to look after families that were impacted with this disaster. Now, over the past couple of years, the balance has been stagnating at about 68,000 riyals, so consistent with the view of social welfare and social investment. The board made a decision to divert part of these funds for another welfare-related project, which is the Maktabati project in collaboration with Dar al-Ata. Maktabati project is basically a mobile vehicle which will move from town to town in Oman, sporting a number of books, of course with a slight stint towards the oil and gas sector because we're a little bit biased, but also looking at other sectors as well and promoting knowledge and reading throughout Oman. The other fund that is also within our custody and also being operated in a separate account on behalf of the Ministry of Oil and Gas is the ICP Initiative Fund. For this, we had 763,000 riyals, of which 32,000 riyals have been committed through various activities. Once again, I remind you that this is just being presented here for your information. They don't form a part of our financial statements. So at this point, I would like to reiterate that our financial statements have been prepared in accordance with international financial reporting standards. They have been audited by our independent auditors, Moore Stephens. The audit opinion is clean and not qualified. And at this time, I would like to invite a representative from Moore Stephens to kindly read their auditor's report to the AGM.
Hello, good evening everyone. My name is Prasad. I am the Director in charge of Moore Stephens for OPAL audit. With the permission of the members, I will be reading the opinion paragraph of the audit report. Independent Auditors Report to the members of Oman Society for Petroleum Services. In our opinion, the financial statements present fairly in all material respects the financial position of OPAL as of 31st December 2015 and its financial performance and cash flows for the year then ended in accordance with IFRS. Will you please answer any queries from the members, if any?
Please ask now or forever hold your peace. So a few more formalities before I conclude. We'd like to seek for a number of approvals from the AGM. At this point, if I can please have a member on behalf of the AGM to approve the related party transactions that have been disclosed as part of Note 7 in the financial statements. If I can have a member to approve, please. Thank you, sir. If I can have somebody to second the approval, please. I'm getting old, but I see a number of hands in the back, so I'll take that as approval, and that has been seconded. I'd like to ask a member on behalf of the AGM at this time to approve the adoption of the audited financial statements for 2015. Just by a show of hands, a member, please. Thank you very much, sir. If somebody can second, please. Thank you very much. And last but not least, I'd like a member on behalf of the AGM to kindly approve the reappointment of our auditors, who will be Moore Stephens again for the year 2016. And just to mention again, Moore Stephens are our independent auditors who have been operating on a pro bono basis by auditing our accounts. May I have an approver, please? Thank you, sir. A seconder. Thank you very much. This brings me to the end of my presentation, and I'd like to hand back to Senna. Thank you.